Joined by VOA East Africa Correspondent Gabe Joselow, who joins us on the phone from the Kenyan capital, Nairobi. Good evening, Gabe.
Good evening, Shaka.
How are you?
I'm doing very well, thanks. Thanks for having me.
Well, it's nice always, of course, to have you on the show. You just got back from the Harbor of Peace, and of course, that is Dar es Salaam. How was it for you while you were covering President Obama there?
Yeah, it's quite a fascinating place to be for the president's visit. As Dan was mentioning, there was quite a lot of excitement about the U.S. president coming. I was more out in the crowd and on the streets rather than following the president around. So I was talking to people who were waiting by the airport just to see his motorcade come by, and they were all very excited. I think, you know, this visit following the visit of Chinese President Xi Jinping just 4 months ago has given Tanzanians the feeling that the country is really on the map now, and certainly the go-to place for world leaders visiting East Africa. So it was an exciting moment for a lot of people there.
Were there any specific surprises for you?
Surprises? I'm not sure about that. It all seemed to go pretty well. I mean, there was a lot of security was pretty tight. There was a lot of road closures around, but in terms of how people were feeling and reacting, no big surprises. In fact, it was much more positive than I thought it would be. You know, even in Kenya, you get some skepticism of President Obama and America's agenda. The most people would tell me was that they thought this trip really had a lot to do with countering Chinese influence. You know, that was sort of the most criticism you would get. But otherwise, people, you know, really took the president at his word, figured this was a genuine interest in Tanzania and the interests of East Africa.
How popular is he from what you were able to see?
He's still quite popular. You know, there was a recent poll from Gallup that shown his popularity, or more generally, the popularity of U.S. leaders has slipped since his first term in office. So now you've got numbers at about 70%. And from what I can tell, a lot of that is because of what we were talking about before, just how U.S. policy, militarization of the continent, fears that the U.S. Just wants to have a military force and, you know, and that kind of thing has people worried. But, you know, generally the mood was very receptive and, you know, and festive and really welcoming of the president.
Did you run into some people who had a negative view of the president's visit? There are some people, after all, who have actually been saying it is too little, too late, because the Chinese, after all, have been on the ground before.
Yes, I had a few people who were telling me that, you know, while the U.S. talks about, you know, getting a foot in the door, all of the products that they buy are already from China, that China really dominates the markets in terms of the clothing people are buying, even a lot of the vehicles on the road, the motorbikes. So people do feel like China has already dominated the market and that it's going to be tough for the United States, but there certainly wasn't any kind of ill will or a feeling that that they'd been neglected. I didn't get that sense at all.
Thank you so much, Gabe, for your insight.
Thank you.